Aries predictions and horoscope for December 10th. Wellness, 11%. Love, 58%. Money, 42%. Intellect, 68%. Work, 44%. Creativity, 62%. Energy, 78%. Emotions, 70%. Intuition, 23%. Today's power numbers are 10, 21, 31, 55, 56, 64. Your vitality and courage are strong now and you're eager to meet challenges. You can accomplish a great deal of work, especially if it involves physical effort. If you are active in sports, you will be especially competitive and vigorous now. Self-confidence is high.
Approximate positions of the planets on December 10th. The Sun, 18 degrees, in Sagittarius.
While the Sun resides in Sagittarius, our intellectual inclinations will wield a significant impact on our conduct. A liberal stance towards life may be adopted by some and an insatiable desire to explore the unknown may ensue. It is an opportune period to delve into spiritual pursuits and unravel the answers to the queries that stir the mind and soul alike. Those who accord themselves abundant leeway and deviate from monotony are likely to find this phase immensely gratifying.
The Sun, opposite Jupiter.
Today will be one of optimism and self-confidence. Your only danger is in becoming overconfident. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Watch the tendency towards self-aggrandizement, false pride, and overindulgence in food and drink. Don't overspend.
The Sun, trine the Moon.
There is a nice balance today between your emotional side and your ego. This will promote harmony between you and women, the public, family members, and children. Think about talking over emotional issues with the people you are close to, as this transit brings harmony and a willingness to compromise and see the other's point of view.
The Sun, square Saturn.
You may become involved in conflicts between your need for self-expression and your duties to others. The key is to find a balance. You may tend to be selfish today, and many problems can be alleviated by thinking of others first. A feeling of loneliness may come upon you today, but it's probably just that, a feeling. It's not the true state of things. Do your duty, meet your obligations, then you have every right to start thinking of yourself.
The Moon, 13 degrees, in Aries.
Behavior is prone to being strongly influenced by emotions. This moment is particularly conducive to taking bold and brave actions. Individuals who take on the mantle of leadership will thrive as long as they avoid becoming excessively authoritarian.
Mercury, retrograde, in Sagittarius.
It is advisable to take decisive steps. Pursuing higher education is highly recommended. Avoid excessive daydreaming as it is a hindrance in achieving your goals. Time is valuable, invest it wisely.
Mercury, trine Mars.
You are sharp and alert today and your head is buzzing with fresh plans and ideas. Put your plans into action today as energy is high. Communications go smoothly as others are understanding you and are receptive to your thoughts. It's a great day to get some exercise and to run errands.
Mercury, square Saturn.
Your thinking may be concentrated, obstructed, morose or limited today. Saturn has a way of throwing cold water and constraints on things. Depression is possible, but it will pass, so try to stay optimistic. There may be delays in mail or letters or phone calls. A negative mental outlook along with an unwillingness to accept the ideas of others is characteristic of this aspect. Don't be worried over a lack of inspiration. It won't last long. People will challenge your ideas.
Mercury, sextile Venus.
The pursuit of light pleasure gives happiness today. Spend time with friends in harmonious conversation. Go see a museum or go to an art gallery. Activities involving music are favored. Artistic stimulation of the mind is the keynote today.
Venus, 3 degrees, in Aquarius.
During this period, it is probable that iconoclasm and highly distinctive ways of living will be widespread. The desire for individual freedom could be so intense that any attempt to infringe upon one's autonomy may result in animosity. A significant motivator of conduct is expected to be wanderlust.
Venus, conjunct Pluto.
Your love nature may be particularly charged with emotion and desire. Possessiveness and jealousy are possible. Power struggles may be a part of your close relationships. Resist the urge to control your partner. Intense change in romantic relationships is possible.
Venus, opposite Mars.
You may rub the opposite sex the wrong way today. Little things you do may irritate them and you may come across as being rather boorish and uncouth. Not meaning any deliberate irritation, you may just come across in that manner. Perhaps you are hot and they are cold. Perhaps you are in the mood and they are not. Or vice versa. You and the people around you, especially those close to you, just don't seem to be on the same page. This will pass rather quickly. Being tender rather than aggressive can assuage the antagonisms. Try a little romance instead of brute force. Express your feminine side rather than your masculine side.
Mars, retrograde, in Leo.
The presence of Mars in the zodiac sign of Leo is expected to evoke leadership traits in several individuals. There is a strong inclination to emerge victorious in every situation. The desire to gain recognition and validation from one's colleagues could be overpowering. The impact of previous defeats may continue to linger, influencing present aspirations.
Mars, opposite Pluto.
Power struggles and competition characterize this aspect. You may feel at odds with the people you have to deal with today. Your opinions and theirs seem to clash and there doesn't appear to be much common ground. There is, you just have to dig a little deeper to find it. Just make sure that you don't so antagonize people now that you can't work with them in the future. It will not do any good to burn bridges now, no matter what the situation. Keep your cool and realize that tomorrow is another day. State your case, listen to theirs and then sleep on it. Things have a way of appearing different after a time. Don't expect to be able to bully people into your way of thinking. Avoid fistfights.
Jupiter, retrograde, in Gemini.
There is a possibility to create unexpected associations among incompatible entities. The desire for intellectual and bodily activation could be heightened beyond average. A few individuals may encounter challenges keeping their concentration devoted to a single objective.
Jupiter, square, Saturn.
Legal, business and professional difficulties and delays may arise during this transit. Your timing is off now. Do not make important changes at this time. Be cautious with respect to business expansion. There can be conflicts between professional and family obligations. There may be a moral crisis of some sort. You swing between optimism and pessimism. Past mistakes may come to light now and cause you trouble.
Saturn, 13 degrees, in Pisces.
One's behavior may be influenced by a sense of something missing in their life, which could be related to spiritual matters that may become prominent during this time.
Uranus, retrograde, in Taurus.
There will be a presence of enlightened thinking and a motivation to improve the daily lives of all due to this influence. Additionally, a noticeable warm-hearted, romantic, and highly sensual essence will be present.
Uranus, sextile, Neptune.
A heightened imagination and psychic sensitivity make this time period inspiring and interesting for you. You are likely to encounter works of art and music that are unusually stimulating and inspiring. If you engage in artistic creativity yourself, you will find fresh, original, and unusual inspirations adding new dimensions to your work.
Neptune, 27 degrees, in Pisces.
Currently, there are powerful forces of gentleness, creativity, and the quest for spiritual enlightenment. A great number of individuals may feel drawn towards esoteric beliefs and non-traditional religions.
Neptune, sextile, Pluto.
Tremendous psychological and inner growth takes place now. Although these changes may not have a great effect on your outer situation, they are very important and beneficial. Elimination of deeply ingrained negative attitudes is possible.
Pluto, 0 degrees, in Aquarius.
The keys to achieving success involve working together and collaborating as a team. It's highly probable that societal problems will be tackled, leading to an overall enhancement of human welfare.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow Aries on our social media channels.